You're now locked onto the Pulse Radio Show with Marcus Myers, Xtina, and Ken Pyle. And on the 1 and 2s, Big Red the DJ. It's the Pulse Radio Show, baby. Believe that.
Is singer and songwriter Kellie Cadogan. I mean, this is a name that many people. This is your favorite singer's favorite singer, right?
Wow.
It would be fair to say. But good night, Kellie, and also good night to the producer of her new single, Alicia's Joseph.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
So, okay, let's get into that. You know, I said that you're my favorite singer, and there is some truth to that because you have taught so many amazing Bajan singers. So can you just rattle off just a few names that touch the hem of your garment?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Well said.
Oh, wow.
But you're right. You're absolutely right. Go ahead.
I've had the opportunity to work with Bagina Kente. I've also done some work with Kristen Walker, who tours currently with our tour Tappin.
Yeah.
I've done some work with Debbie Reefer. So, you know, a good set of people. Sluggy, I think his real name is Kevin Watson. So
You're 2010 Jazz Artist of the Year. Listen, Google is amazing, right? But anyway, good night again, and you have a new great song again and again. Okay, so tell us about the new song.
Okay, Again and Again is a love song. I really wanted to write a song or to get into the space of creating material that really spoke to my heart. I think it's important for me as a songwriter to do things that really work for me, and also tells a story about a part of my life as well too. And Again and Again came out of being pushed by Odysseus to find that particular focus, and I'm really grateful for him for that. So thank you so much for pulling out things I sent him this song so many times. It's like, okay, change this and change that, and I was like, okay, cool. But Again and Again is really about the story of love, and is a story of love about my husband in terms of our relationship. And it's important for me deeply because I think that relationships are key, they're critical, and within the marriage setting, we need to find those things that help us to remain committed and to be interested and involved. So
and for you, what did you find is really the glue that really keeps the marriage together? You can give us in part knowledge.
The glue that keeps the marriage together is God. It is. If it was not for God being in our marriage and having a relationship with Him, I don't think it will probably still be there. Wow. But I think that because marriage is challenging, it is is a gift. It's a gift from God. But it's two people coming together, and what happens is that I have my ways and he has his ways, and I think being able to have a foundation of knowing it is Him who brought us together. He created it, so He has the answers for when things are good and when things are not so good as well. So that's the glue for me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's bring in Alicia's right now, because I want to know, how did you push Kellie to dig deep and really pull out those emotions?
I just find for a lot of singers, generally, the challenge always is how to come out of themselves a bit, how to kind of be vulnerable, how to get into a vulnerable space, how to be kind of reveal, things that they may not tell everyone, but those things are things that will help someone if they heard it, right? And how to put that into song. So if she's already a great singer, already a great songwriter, so it was just a matter of just getting her, discourse in a little bit, just to say, okay. It took about 3 months,
right?
Wow. Song, because you go back and forth.
I find that interesting because I listened to the song and it's acoustic, so it's kind of like a bare bones kind of vibe. So what made you want to go more simple and more minimal as opposed to like do a big extravagant?
I just you want to say? Oh, I just sometimes my approach to production is not necessarily to impart myself on the music, but to bring out the artist. And I call myself more of a reducer, so I try to get into what is the core heart of the song, and then I try to take away the things or cut away the fat that get, so you can get to the meat of it.
Yeah.
So instead of a beautiful voice of Kellie's, great lyric, great melody, it was hard for me to, you fill it with too much stuff, it kind of takes away from that, and the story she's trying to tell. So yeah.
What we're gonna do right now, we're gonna take a listen to this track. This one is coming from Kellie Cadogan right here live in studio. It's called Again and Again. Of course, you are listening to the Pulse Radio Show. 18 and counting before the hour of 9 o'clock. Of course, you are listening to the Pulse Radio Show, powered by Cave Shepherd, on the experience in association with
Broad Street Meds.
And of course, we are speaking with Mrs. Kellie Cadogan.
go get Mrs.
I don't want to. Am I marrying you?
You are married.
No, you mentioned your husband just now.
Yes,
so,
I did.
So I'm just being presumptuous
I
there.
know, right? But Kelly, that was a great song. I like how the song played, and it's this really nice song, and then just drop a bomb on the end of it, like right.
Tune, boy.
It's a good tune, though. Just put up them ones, man. Okay, but before we get back into the song, though, I feel like we didn't really introduce our audience to Alicia's background, because Alicia's background is extensive. Can you just give us just a bit of some of the things you've done in the past?
Yesterday I had some food and I mean, you know, I've done some things in the past. Had a chance to work on some great artists, Liv Frank, you know, cover drive, local artists. So I enjoy that. I enjoy working with like developing talent. I love developing talent.
Right.
That's kind of the niche. My writing partner at the time, Julian Griffith, also we did that for a bit. Cover drive, Liv Frank, and then. You know, we did a bunch of, you know, we did, yeah, I mean, that's basically, you know, there's a lot of stuff I would have done, but, you know, those are the things that we would have done locally.
Right, okay. Yeah. But from this song, listening to the lyrics, I could tell that the lyrics were very well crafted, you know, to really make sure that they really evoke that emotion from people listening. So who wrote the song?
So Kelly, she would tell you, she wrote the lyric, and typically how it goes is that she would write the lyric, and I would relook the lyric, relook the melody, and then I would compose the music to go with what she has written, right? But we spent a lot of time going back and forth.
Yeah, because 3 months on one song, you know, it really sounds like you really paid attention to the craft.
I mean, you got to, you know, if you're gonna put out anything, you know, life is a gift. Everything we do is a gift. The opportunity to do this is a gift. So, you know, if you can put time and effort into it, you know, you should go all out, you know, and so yeah.
Yeah, so Kelly, tell us about, because it seems like your marriage is a big inspiration for your writing, your music, you know. How do you pull from that? Like, is it just like a wake up in the morning thing, look across at your husband and be like, these words start coming?
No. I think what happens is that what I've discovered for what works for me, I think you have to find the thing that works for you as a songwriter, is just getting a book and just writing anything that comes to mind, because sometimes a good idea may come together, or he might do something or say something, and I would just jot it down. It doesn't have to be that as it comes to me, I have to write the song right away. So this particular project was different because it's the first time I think I actually wrote lyrics without a melody.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty much like poetry, was just writing what was coming to me. And the interesting thing about this, I think I wrote this at a very challenging time in our marriage. And through that, I had to push past hurt, pain, all that kind of stuff, and really look at the beauty within the marriage. And so this was the result. So I'm very grateful for that very hard time.
did you let him like hear the song even through the challenges first, or did he never really?
No, I usually let him listen to the material, but because of where I was, and because it was such a new place for me in terms of how I was writing it, I chose not to let him listen to it until I did it backward and forward with Alicia, and it was like, okay, this is it. And when he heard it, he was like, yeah, I really, really like this. And, you know, it's a song that continues to speak to my heart. And I really hope that it blesses people who might be going through stuff, you know, just to reminisce and think about that, the reason why you did what you did.
You know, I really do love the song, honestly. I don't know if it's because I like those kind of more soulful kind of songs, you know, an R&B kind of vibe, and it's really laid back. I feel like some of these things are too overproduced. I'm not no producer, honestly, right?
But it's from you have your taste, you have your sensibility.
Yeah. And I think this one really hits the nail on the head for me. So yeah.
It's like a Joni Mitchell kind of. For those who are familiar with Joe
Yeah.
Mitchell.
All right, let me Google Joe Mitchell one time. I know, but yeah, but again, thank you, Kelly and Alicia, for coming through
Thank
and
you for having us.
giving us this totally Bajan song. You know, I really love highlighting the Bajans because Bajans have quality music.
Yes.
Quality. It's not that we don't just play songs because there's Bajans. You understand? But before we go, Ken has a request.
Yes, I have a request. Last week on our show, Peter Brown was here and he blessed and endorsed his show with a freestyle. Now, I'm not asking you to freestyle, but I want people to understand why you are considered one of the best vocal coaches and singers, not only in Barbados, but in the region. If that being said, at the end, Big Red, can you cut the beat and let Kelly bless us with just a couple seconds of something?
That's good.
We're live. It's the Pulse. As soon as you're ready, baby.
No pressure.
Oh, I thought you were going to play a beat.
Oh, I thought you could go acapella. I heard you
Of course I can
Oh
go
yeah, of course you
acapella.
can.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
let's go. Yeah.
All right,
You
give me a topic.
Pulse, I guess.
Okay,
Pulse.
okay.
Pulse.
Straight in my heart, you call my name, and I'm bleeding pain, but you just pull me close, and don't you know, you raise my pulse. You raise my pulse. You pull me up. You raise my pulse. You pull me up.
Kellie Cadogan, ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody bring the Kleenex for me, man.
I know, right? No, for
At least if you got the chords ready for that,
We're trying to find them.
You got them? Okay, so
gonna work
minors
on it.
there.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for passing through the studio tonight, Kelly.